Hello, my name is Latoya Toya. Welcome back to my channel. Today I would like to do a video on the reasons why I will never quit Infinity Nikki. Unless Infinity Nikki actually shuts down, I will continue to play Infinity Nikki every day. I know that Infinity Nikki has a lot of problems at the moment. There are a lot of bugs and there are a lot of people complaining that they cannot play the game. However, I can still play the game, so I will continue to play. I am very sorry for everyone who cannot play, but I will continue to play this game and I will continue to spend. Why? Because I feel as though Infinity Nikki has a lot to offer. There was so much hype for this game. Everybody loved this game really a lot. And of course, there is a bad patch. Infold as a company has been making a lot of strides to try to fix all of the problems that are happening in the game, to fix all of the bugs that are going around. And I think it is very unfair to just say that they're not trying when almost every day there are 3-4 patches and a few updates. They have been slow to speak, but I do believe that this is because they have been spending a lot of time trying to fix the problems with the game. As a large company, we do expect a lot more from them, but at the end of the day, there are some things that are beyond even the control of the company. I do not remember there ever being talks of co-op in the game. However, the community as a whole, we wanted co-op. We wanted to take pictures. And first they gave us the hourglasses and we weren't happy. We couldn't take pictures with our friends, with the people who we wanted to take pictures with. And Infold went out of their way to make that happen for us. Of course, they didn't do it in the best way or in the way that would have been seamless and then everybody would have rejoiced, but they tried nonetheless. And now they are still trying to fix it. So for us to say we're just going to quit when the company is trying to give us what we want is a bit much. We overlook the fact that we got compensated right away when there was problems. And I will put that on screen right now. They did compensate us for the problems right away. I know I have seen a lot of videos that say Info devs finally break their silence, Info devs finally answer us, but they answered straight away. And these people who want to make videos just for the clickbait and just for the views want us to believe that they never replied when we got compensated almost straight away for the problems and they said they would deal with them. The reason why I've gone beyond and decided to make a channel, to make a video, to tell you that these people are just trying to kill one of my favorite games is because it really hurts me. I have played a lot of games and this one gives me great pleasure when I'm unwell. It gives me a great sense of joy when I am feeling down and I can just log in and just relax. I do not want this to go away. All of the side stories have been beautiful. All of the animations have been beautiful. Listening to Momo's little sassy conversations has been wonderful. His little replies and his little snappy comebacks that make me laugh. I do not want that to go away. I do agree there are problems. The die system that we asked for, we wanted, by the way, is not perfect. It's not exactly the way that we want it. So I do hope that that is fixed. I do hope that we get main colors, black and white, for free. Those should just be defaulted. I don't understand why they're not defaulted, but they should be for free. Now, I find it absolutely hilarious that people are actually campaigning to boycott this game because it has extracted the opening sequences. The opening tutorial is the reason for some people to be so angry about the fact that Momo has been removed from the game that they want to remove Momo from existence. They will die on the hill that the opening cutscene should be brought back to the point when They are so in love with Momo that they will never want to see Momo again unless they can see Momo in the cutscene. You have already played through the cutscene. You cannot play through the cutscene every day. You've seen the cutscene once and it did its job. It got you interested in the game. To say that other smart, intelligent people such as yourself cannot live with the new opening of the game is outrageous. When I first played this game on my potato phone, I did not see the opening cutscene at all. I will admit that. I went back about a month later when I got my new phone and I saw the cutscene and it was beautiful, but was it the reason I had been playing for a month? No, it had not been the reason I had been playing for a month. I know it's very pretty, but a lot of people will come in and if given the opportunity, will skip the cutscene. This is just normal, this is just life. We want to play the game, we skip the cutscene and the story, and we go straight to what we want to do, which is wearing pretty dresses and playing with our friends. That is why most people are playing co-op. You can invite your friends who you could not play with to come and play with you. And that is what most people are doing right now. That is the point of this co-op update. After hearing that so many people just simply could not understand the new opening because it was not as coherent as the original, I had to go and play it for myself. And as I will tell you now, the new opening has a lot more information, a lot more depth, and explains the story a lot clearer than Nikki going for a wardrobe and falling into a new world. It gives you backstory and context to where you are and why you are in Mirrorland. Now, I have heard claims that the story has been retconned. And so, like I said, I've played through it not once, not twice, but 3 different times to find where they have found the information about this retcon. I have even gone back and looked at my playthrough that I show you here of my second version of the game because I have 2 accounts and I cannot find the retcon. The threads of reunion have not been taken from us for a second time. In fact, they are not available to be taken from us in the new version. So I do not understand where people are saying that the threads of reunion have been taken from us or that they are no longer in the game, because there is no such information in the new version of the game. The only information we are given at the start of the new game is that there are many versions of Nikki now. And the reason for there being many versions of Nikki is that she's played through this several times, and that is the reason why there is co-op. We are all Nikki, we are all a different version of Nikki, and we can all return to the Sea of Stars and play together. I do not understand why that information was very difficult to convey and how this became a retcon in some way. Some people say she is not saving the world because she wants to, she's saving the world because she has to. She is not saving the world because she has to or because of any reason. She chose this path. The seer also says that to her, and she is the one who wants to do it. She wants to go and save the world, and she wants to try as many times as it takes because that is something Nikki wants to do. Her motivation hasn't been changed. The goddess asked her, and she has agreed that that is what she wants to do. The heart was given to her because she was pure, and that is seen as the reason why she can achieve that, and she willingly is trying. Regardless to Nikki's version for being in this world and for helping out the people in Wishfield, that is very much clarified in the new opening of the game. One of the problems I had with the original opening of the game is that Nikki falls into a world and she just accepts that she's there and she doesn't question anything about it. The new opening gives Nikki the chance to question why am I here? Why am I doing this? Why am I going back to save these people? That was not given in the original opening. She was just told by the goddess, here is a heart, you go and do that for me. And she just falls in, and then she completely ignores life and where she came from, her family, her previous world, and she just integrates. And that was amazing to me, that she did not question anything that happened. And I think that the fact that she questions it in the new version, and we get an answer to why she is here, why she is doing this, how is it this world, all of those things were very important if you wanted to be involved in the story. Now, people who are saying that new people are not involved in the story, well, it is more coherent now. If you read it for yourself, it is a much more coherent and well-flowing story. So that point that you were trying to make is very much invalid. We have already seen the screenshot of the threads of unity inside of the closet. Why would they remove it from the game when they have already made it available to be worn by Nikki? Would make absolutely no sense from a business point of view. Everybody thinks the dress is beautiful. We all want to buy it. Of course, they want to make money. Why would they throw it in the bin and not sell it to us? That makes no sense. So, until Info Devs release a statement which says, we are not going to give you the threads of unity, I will continue to believe that they are just in the game and will come at a later time. For those people who have not gotten to the end of the story, you will find that there will be many more worlds. Not just this world, not just the world with Wishfield in it, but Bebe will tell you at the end of the whole long storyline that we are just temporarily stuck in this little corner, and we will soon be able to go on to other parts of the world or into other different worlds. And here we go onto the new section. Why would I quit a game that gives me so much outfits for free? We can log in right now. New players log in. They can have so many free new outfits just to try on and to take pictures with their friends. Now I hear people saying they're giving fake reviews. If I log into a game and I am greeted with a screen with literally 10 free dresses, I will take them and I will gladly give that game a very good review. I did not have to work. I did not have to do a single quest. I logged in, opened the store, and lo and behold, free outfits. They are just there for free. I would also leave this game a very high review. If somebody plays a game and they get so much free stuff just at the start and they don't leave a good review, I would be more skeptical about how much that person wants from a specific game in order to say it is very good. Of course, there are bugs, there are glitches, there are people who cannot log in, but Infold will give you your rewards and you will be able to catch up in no time. This game is casual. There is no date that says you have to contribute all of this and you will never catch up in the main story. No. Everything is passing. We have events, and then there will be a new event. And then after that, there will be another new event. And after that, another new event until we get to a different world, and then there will be more events. As you can see from the original opening, there was already a lot of gates in the heart of Infinity. I have heard many people claim that they had not thought the story through. But when I look and I see that everything that was there is just now open and you can see it more clearly, I just think those people just did not understand what they were seeing and they did not understand what they were reading. And despite the story being very clear, they probably just skipped the storyline and then said everything has been retconned, everything has been changed. It's no longer the same, and it is exactly the same story, just beginning at a different point in time. And now I will tackle the elephant in the room. because they have gone up to 11 pieces per outfit. And yes, I was outraged. I was absolutely outraged when I saw that they had gone all the way up to 11 pieces. In the previous banner, I could have easily said, remove this piece, remove that piece. This piece is unnecessary. I don't like this piece. However, in these new outfits, there are no pieces that I can say are not necessary, that do not look good. And the fact is, these are new places to put pieces of accessories. These accessories go into different slots than the ones before. I have passed over outfits that do not have abilities, but I have read what they do. I have seen what they do. And I love ability outfits because as a mobile player, it helps me to progress in the game a lot more smoothly. And I cannot stress enough that I do not have the full mermaid outfit yet, but I am aiming to get it. At the moment, I only have the full wings that hover outfit. I don't know what it's called, but I needed that because I am so bad at judging where I land, and I thought this would be helpful, and it is. And they've given us outfits that are very helpful for us, rather than just the whimsical outfits that do absolutely nothing for nobody. Because I see a lot of players who do not go for the 5-star banners, but save all the crystals and go for the 4-star banners, and then complain that they cannot finish Mirror Crown, they cannot clear the content. And I think, why didn't you just take the easy option? You have enough currency to get at least one outfit from the banner. You could go ahead and do that, but you have played incorrectly, and now you are blaming the game for not being able to clear the content. Please, 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 let us not all be crazy. Let us all try to keep in perspective what we can and cannot achieve with the resources that are available. There are a certain amount of resources that are available, and if you are free to play and you put your resources in the correct place, there is no reason for you not to be able to clear content, for you not to be able to do all of the things that you can do to get all of the free rewards that you can get every month. Because that is how long every season is. It's a month or so, and you will get all of the resources needed to complete the next wave of challenges coming next month. Ever since I have completed this game, and I have only ever settled on getting outfits that benefit me in completing the actual storyline, I have never missed a Mirror Crown. I made the mistake in the very first banner that I did of going for an outfit that was not going to help me, and after that I turned around and I went for the other banner. I got really lucky and I got that floating outfit, and I was able to clear content that I couldn't before. Some dresses are very pretty, yes, but are they the right stats? Do they have the right subcategory? You have to check these things before you purchase if you are a free-to-play player, or if you are, like me, a low-spending dolphin in the water. There is nothing you cannot achieve if you go about it the right way. If you only have a certain amount of currency, do not just go and summon on a 4-star banner because that's all you can afford, or don't just go and summon on a 5-star banner because you know you won't be able to reach that pity. So save until you have the pity for the full outfit so that you can complete the requirements for the Mirror Crown. If you go ahead and you spend willy-nilly and you don't complete any outfits and then you blame the game, that is very unfair. Thank you for watching my video all the way up till the end. I hope this was informative and helped you in some way. Have an amazing day, my fellow stars.